Hey guys, it's 2026 finally, and here is the very first humble choice for the new year. I got a couple of games on here that look really cool. Kind of brought to my attention some other stuff that's going on, and I wanted to showcase it as always. But remember, they don't know who I am. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm just some rando dude in my house that likes to play video games and share them with everybody. So without further ado, let's hop in and see the games that we have this month. We look like we're starting off with Sonic Frontiers. I believe this is a all new open zone platforming Sonic game. I'm surprised they put this on PC, but I guess it got a lot of good reviews. I'm not really a Sonic fan. I mean, I played it back when the Sega Genesis back in the day, because that was what their main platform was. But I'm not really a big just kind of platforming game. If you know anything about Sonic, it's basically you gotta go fast. You're trying to gather all the emerald gems and save the world from Dr. Robotnik. If you haven't seen the movies, they're pretty good. So I mean a 90% rating review on this. All right, $60 though. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Next up, we have the Tomb Raider Remastered for Tomb Raider 4, 5, and 6. I think I actually have downloading games as we speak. Some of the remaster already. So yeah, I have 1 through 3 remastered already, as well as the non-remastered versions, as well as the 2016 version of the games. Surprisingly enough, I got quite a few of the Tomb Raider games. So these will be part of my collection as well. Of course, I haven't really played any of the remastered ones. I played all the originals when they first came out for PlayStation long back in the day. Puzzle platforming adventures with Lara Croft. She does look a lot better now than what she did. The boobs aren't so angular, but it is what it is. I still think the 2016 version is so much better. Crystal Dynamics kind of nails it out of the park. Next up, third game is Hunt Showdown. They are doing a special bundle, for a little bit too. That is fully around this. I think they showcase it up here at the top. Let me switch over there and I can show that to you too. Yeah, Hunt Showdown 1896 game bundle has the game and like a whole bunch of the DLC. Wow, a lot of it. For like 25, right? 16 is probably the lowest that you can go. That's for the entire thing. But you are given the base game here. And it is a new era of the addictively unforgiving extraction shooter. In corrupted backwaters, lost to history, fight back alone or with friends against timeless evil. Twisted monsters and other ruthless hunters stand between you and your bounty. Risk everything as hunt consumes you. So it's basically like a Western sort of bounty game where you go out and fight like cryptids and crap. Sounds pretty cool. It is an extraction shooter. Best played with obviously friends, but I don't think that me and JP would play something like this. But I mean, getting it is pretty cool. Still $30 game. Next up we have Etrian Odyssey 2 HD. Now again, we'll switch over here because I know that we got number 1 on one of the bundles earlier, which I played a lot of, honestly. Well, not a lot. 2 hours, two and a half hours, basically. I love the game. And I don't think I actually even played the second one here, though. So I might stop playing the first one and go to the second one just so I can play it, but they are dungeon crawlers. Yeah, I don't know if we have any new classes. That this one adds over the first one. But I love these dungeon crawlers. So good, so good. Build your own team of that you can use. I guess they did add the Beastmancer. So, but I love this game. If you'd like to see something like this, just let me know. Honestly, this right here is probably the whole reason that I would, spend the money on this. Next up, we have a Nice Day for Fishing. This is the premiere game from Viva La Dirt League, a little comedy troupe on YouTube. Very funny guys. They do a lot of really cool stuff. This was their first, it's like a RPG fishing game. It's been on my radar. I wanted to buy it. I just couldn't, I don't know, I couldn't feel like actually paying the money for it just yet because it really hasn't pushed me that far. So getting it here is very nice because I can actually play it because I've been wanting to play it for a while. I may make a video of this, like always, do like an hour or so, like I normally do. But you play as Balin the fisherman from their Azurim, like D&D setting that they do. If you haven't looked up these guys on YouTube or haven't seen anything about them, I would advise you. They do a lot of really cool, funny video game videos. But it says, when the heroes of Azurim mysteriously vanish, an evil force threatens to take over the lands. Balin, the fisherman NPC, must rise up to defend the town of Honeywood the only way he knows how. However, something's different. Balin's no longer an NPC, but an adventurer. Can you handle your newfound responsibility? Battle fish with precision timing and magic spells. Upgrade your abilities, defeat evil, and rebuild Honeywood. It says, morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? That's his NPC line. I'd like to know what the battling is like. Or if it is all fishing. That's kind of what got me. Though we see some of the... oh, come on. I saw a picture up here that looked like there was maybe fighting involved. I thought something like this. Are you fighting this thing? The 8-armed tailor, but I'd like to see. You have block and parry and attack. I don't know. I'll get into it when I get to it. Next up, we have Metal Slug Tactics. I actually played this game when I had Xbox Game Pass, which I don't anymore. It's way too expensive. And it is very kind of nostalgic. The gameplay is kind of meh, but it does bring all of those characters in with their own special abilities for a tactical, mission-based gameplay. So you get these missions that you go to, you can pick your team, and kind of just go through and run it, in tactical battles. Metal Slug Tactics brings the explosive charm and nostalgic fun of the cult Metal Slug series to the tactical scene. Get ready for an intense ride to the best of both worlds. Classic arcade action and roguelike tactical thrills. Jump into the combat zone and revive your Metal Slug nostalgia in a whole new way. Tactical RPG with roguelike elements. Metal Slug Tactics offers a fresh perspective on the iconic battles of the Metal Slug series. Lead your squad victory through strategic guile and superior firepower in a perfect blend of classic action and tactical depth. Unleash powerful special attacks and shape the outcome of each encounter. And you get to accumulate experience after each battle to unlock new weapons or bonus perks to upgrade your team's firepower and tactical skills. And you get new characters and a whole bunch of other stuff that goes on, so it is kind of cool. I may play this on my off time, but I have a crap ton of games I'm still kind of behind on, sadly enough. Next up, we have Settlement Survival. All right. It looks to be a city builder game. Lead your people to their new settlement in the city survival city builder. You'll need to provide their shelter, guarantee the food supply, protect against threats of nature, and pay attention to well-being, happiness, education, and employment. Do all of this well, and you might even attract residents from foreign cities. Find your home. Choose where to build your settlement based on nearby resources before determining your perfect layout. How to build your settlement. Shape the landscape. Carve out the land, join rivers, form lakes, and use your tools to shape your settlement exactly how you want it. It's kind of like a city builder, god builder kind of game. This is you can recruit mayors. That's pretty nice. Determine the morality of your settlement, control crime, and ensure your baby booms don't negatively impact your resources. All right, this is pretty unique. I kind of like it. Choose your development. Explore unique maps. All right. Develop your trade. Relive historical moments. All right. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I might play that. Check it out at the very least. All right. Next up, we have Wizard of Legends 2. This game just recently came out. I think it was 2025. I'm surprised it's already on here. This alone would probably make it also a real good purchase here. I played the first one to death, but I've got some, pretty bittersweet memories because I played it with one of my ex-girlfriends that I actually really, really loved. And so when the second one came out, I was really interested, and I did play the demo, but I haven't bought it yet. So getting it here is actually, again, a very good bonus. These are like action, roguelike. Not really RPGs, but you're a mage. You get different sort of spells, and you can set your spells before each run. But you gain different sort of spells with that by going through it. And kind of Hades style combat. I think this actually came before. The original Wizard of Legend kind of came first. Very frenetic. In the age of myth and magic, ambitious wizards from around the world have assembled to undertake the perilous trials of legend in the floating lands. Many will try, most will fail. Only those who have truly mastered the chaotic, shifting elemental forces of Arcana will become a wizard of legend. Prepare to face an all-new series of unpredictably perilous trials in Wizard of Legend 2, the action-packed follow-up of the acclaimed dungeon delving original, featuring vibrant new 3D visuals and fast-paced 4-player online co-op. Wield familiar and new arcana, experiment with devious new spell combinations, and seek immortality as you return again and again and again to master ever-changing roguelike challenges. So I really love the first one. I really love the demo for the second one, so I probably will play the crap out of this game. Honestly, it's got to have time to do it. And as always, IGN Plus. Still, I don't want to have to put in my credit card, so I'm definitely not using this at all. Pretty cool games so far. Hit games for me right now out of this is obviously Etrian Odyssey 2, Night's Day for Fishing, Wizard of Legend 2. Those are my top games for this month. Settlement Survival's up there, probably right underneath. Metal Slug Tactics 2, and then the other ones are kind of at the bottom because I probably won't play any of these, like, at all. Our charity this month is Games Outreach. Gamers Outreach, a nonprofit that empowers hospitalized children through the connective bond of video games. I can't remember. There was a Penny Arcade. Oh, I don't even know if they're still making comics or anything like that anymore. I know they do the PAX expos and stuff like that, but they had a charity that was exactly like this, if not this. where they would give like games and stuff like that to hospitals for like children's wing and stuff like that, which was really kind of cool. And I really, I used to donate back when I had, some easy donation money. I don't anymore, which is again why I like using Humble Bundle and Humble Choice, because they do give to charity, the money that you use. But there you go, guys. That is January of 2026, the games for this month. As always, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what games you might want to play. Let me know what games you'd like to see. With kids back in school, I can actually get some more videos out now. But until then, as always, be kind to each other. I'm about to go nosh on something to eat because after a 12-hour shift, I am exhausted. And I got another one tonight. And I'll see you again.